to me, my mind, there's no end in this relationship except when both of us are dead. To me, this relationship, the end is there. Never repay evil with evil.
As you're elevating in life, people are going to try to bring you down. How strong can you be?
If you're just plotting about how I'll do bad to the same person, that's guys. When I feel like there's a bit of tension here, I remove myself. I just hate a place where I just can't feel love.
Welcome back to the Rubasha Family Podcast. We're here with always great conversations, great people, great vibes. We're still here on our wonderful holiday. We wanted to bring you guys to another episode, more vibes, more love. And I'm here with a very special guest, one of the most beautiful guests on our show, the charming Queen Leticia. Queen Leticia Anyango.
Queen Leticia Anyango. Thank you guys for having me on your podcast again. Yeah, I'm looking forward for whatever we'll talk about.
Let's do it. So tell me, look, babe, we're here in Thailand, Phuket, 2023, celebration of Ian Rubasha's birthday. An amazing time with family and friends. Let's talk about the trip. How is it? How are you feeling? Let's start from the beginning of our trip.
First, guys, let me tell you, this is my first international trip ever. I've been in Kenya for 23 years now. And now out of Kenya for the first time, this is one of the many trips I'll take. And I'm happy about it. This trip was amazing. I won't lie. It had bumps kidogo. But even with the bumps, I stayed positive in the situation. I talked about it with my boyfriend. My boyfriend was like, be positive, do not worry, do not care, and all that. And everything was amazing, and I'm happy. If I was told to repeat this trip again, I'd definitely do it. Not because of just traveling, but because of the experiences. I've got to see another country. I've got to experience their culture, their food. I've met good people with genuine hearts, good friends, the cousins to my boyfriend, all of them actually. I got went with them. I did activities with them. I got to meet my boyfriend's brother. He was good. We celebrated him. I got to see the family of my boyfriend because he's the one who's always seeing my family. But this time, I saw the side of his family, and everyone was good. And yeah, it was a good time. I don't regret anything. Yes. Then flying here was so smooth.
Flying here was smooth. And one thing, like you said, was really just being in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, like being present. Like this is one of our most fantastic trips. And even you mentioned about the challenges. And so it was like when challenges come in life, yes, we're here on holiday, but like, how do we respond? You know, how can we use challenges to help us? We use it as inspiration for the next level. You know what I mean? And that's why I just thought this holiday was magical. I've had such an amazing time, and I've always just want to be grateful for the positive. That's the best thing. Like, what was the great thing? Let me spread myself with love. Let me react with love. And so that's why even the inspiration for this episode was about love. I wanted to just get your thoughts. So like, how do you really feel like from the journey, traveling by yourself? Like you never left a country internationally. Now guys, Leticia, we're going to go into this in a bit, but she's never had McDonald's before. So you see all the things we take for granted. Like me, everyone like, yo, you've never had McDonald's before? That's like a mind blow. So tell us how it was, like that airport. We didn't get on the same flight, but like tell us that journey.
So guys, let me tell you. First, I was supposed to travel with my boyfriend. Then we part ways in Qatar. He lives in another plane. And that's my the first time ever we were not supposed to travel together. But things happened, and it actually happened for the better. He came to Kenya and we were traveling together. We were supposed to travel together. Then again, shit happened and we could not travel together. But we still makes, yeah. So in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm traveling with my boyfriend. If God gave him a visa in a day, because Thailand visa comes in like 2 days, he got his in 1 day. And I was like, this is God. You get? And in my head, I was so sure I'm traveling with my boyfriend. So we go to the airport because he flying stuff. I've actually talked about this kidogo in my traveling video coming here. And I hope by the time this drops, my travel video will be on. But when we got there and stuff, he was on standby, me, I've checked in, whatever. Then there was like a hiccup. Because you see, like when you travel, sometimes I don't know, you can reach the airport, you have everything. But that person, the one who called me and told me I'm underage, I don't know. The one you told me I go and see because I'm 22 years, it's a bit still young kidogo. So it's like, oh my God, I hope everything is good, because I don't want to say bye to people. Then I come back home. Oh, the travel person didn't allow me. So anyways, it went actually so smooth. But let me tell you guys, when my boyfriend told me he couldn't get on that night, I just cried. I cried. I was this close, like not even this close to missing my first flight. This close, because I cried. Then I said, you know what? It's fine. I'll still meet him in Phuket. But my mind could not have, it did not agree that I'm not traveling with my boyfriend. So I kept crying. Then that time my throat was hurting, so I went to get medicine. The medicine, I didn't even have enough money because my card wasn't working. So I had to tell my boyfriend to send me through M-Pesa. But then it was also taking time. So I was like, this is maybe I'm not supposed to take that medicine. This person, I've asked him where I'm supposed to take my flight. And I've told him my flight is at exactly 6:15. I'm at the medicine place at like 6:05. He doesn't tell me, just go to your flight. You see, me in my head, honestly guys, in my head, I thought, you see, when it's written departure 6:15, I know departure means leaving. But me, I thought at 6:15 is when people board the plane. And I think because of all that confusion, I was crying. My boyfriend didn't tell me go straight to the plane. He just said bye. You get. So me, I get a call and someone is like, hi, excuse me, your flight? I'm like, yes, I'm here. I'm at the duty free in Kenya. So it's fine. Then she was like, you're at duty free and the plane is leaving. Guys, I ran. I even forgot I'm not with my boyfriend because I was like, my boyfriend has listed his flights. The plane was so expensive. It was like, in cash, it's like 200,000. That's something we do not have to to book another flight. And at that time, I'm so sure it could have been even more. So I ran. Then the phone, I'm like, oh, she was turning because her boyfriend is left. So whatever I'm in my head, I'm just like, I need to get this flight and don't want another thing. I just got in. Anyway, in the flight, I kept on crying. The flight was 5 hours to Qatar because that was my first stopover. And guys, I'm not even lying. Like the first 2 hours, I was crying. Then I put songs that are a bit sad. So I continued crying.
Really?
I cried. I felt bad. But after some time, I was just like, anyways, I'll meet my boyfriend in Phuket. And yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. No, when you cried, it like I would just feel so sad because I wanted it to be out. Like imagine that. I was supposed to come, guys. Like you heard, I had an issue with my passport. That's the initial issue. My passport was ripped. So my passport was ripped. In Thailand, they're very, very strict. So here I get with an immediate situation. I'm panicking because I wanted to be here a few days earlier, spend time with my brother. You know what I mean? Boom, they tell me I can't travel. Then I'm thinking, okay, cool. I got to apply for, what's the solutions? Instead of stressing, I got to apply for a passport or, get one to recover. Then I called Leticia. And one of the first things when I called Leticia, like I thought she would panic or I thought she would kind of be like, oh, like she'd get hella worried. But she was really, really calm. And she said, it's okay, Eve, things happen for a reason. And so that already there as a man in this stressful situation and what happens in life, that phone call, it made me feel great because I said, she's right. Everything does happen for a reason. So anyway, Leticia said, why not you come to Kenya? You have a Kenyan passport. You can get a visa in Kenya here, we believe, within a day. And so I was like, that's a great idea. Strategize with my parents. So like, all right, bet, let's do it. Because I wanted to be here by Tuesday. So we did that. Went to Kenya, made the trip, boom, boom. First trip there to go. Arrived to, you can see the traveling vlog on my video, on my YouTube channel. Anyway, I get to Kenya. We see each other. Amazing moment too, seeing you for the first time. That was so special. Like, how was it seeing me for the first time? And how long?
And 6 months.
That was amazing.
Yes, let me tell you, even when I said come to Kenya, I just feel like I had not mentally prepared for Eve. Because in my head, I was like, I'm seeing him in Thailand. You get, so I was just like, oh my God, will it work? Will it not work? I wasn't like too excited like that, the way I've not seen my boyfriend in 6 months. I'm seeing him for the first time. No, I wasn't too excited because in my head, in 2 days, my flight, he has to apply for a visa to get it. There's another thing, yellow fever, all that, and I wanted to help him do before I leave. But actually, everything worked out perfectly. And the way Eve is saying, it's like God wanted me to go through the travel journey alone because he's preparing me for many travel journeys. So I need to know everything.
That's what I was coming to.
How I need to go from here to here to here. I need to find my gates from the next mini. And now I'm actually confident because I'm going back tomorrow. And now I'm not even worried. I'm just like, oh, now I know the airport. If I don't know the place I'm going, I just ask.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
This is going to be so raw. Yeah, just good vibes here.
So
real quick, I just want to say on that point, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what, even real quick, guys. So Leticia was like, hey, Eve, like, I'll sleep at the airport. And me as a man, like with my woman, I don't want her sleeping at the airport. I want her to be somewhere comfortable. But then she was really persistent on, no, I'll sleep at the airport. But like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what, I like that. You want to be like, fuck it. Yeah, I'll sleep at the airport. Like I've slept at the airport. Those are the great stories. You'll be fine. Like you're majestic, you're powerful. So it was like when you said I'll sleep at, and you even, don't spend money. Let's sleep at the airport. What I love about that is more, as I said, I want to protect you with all my heart. You know, it's my responsibility. But I also love that you're willing to be uncomfortable, and it's going to keep being tested. But that's a fantastic quality. But yeah, I did want to say, going back to everything happens for a reason. Everything about this whole trip, even when you told me come to Kenya, and then Leticia said she stayed calm. She didn't panic. She was really good. She was logical. But she also said, I have a good feeling about this. And you see, when you said that, babe, it gave me so much inspiration, because what I've learned in my life, seeing it with my mother, seeing it with just powerful women, you know, you guys having periods, you're attuned with everything, the gods. Like when you have a good feeling about something, it's right. Yeah. Same thing with you, babe. Like I'm the type of man, I listen to you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought of starting a podcast? I know it's a scary thought at times. Where do I start? What equipment do I use? How do I produce a whole show? Maybe you're someone out there who loves yourself and loves the message in who you are and how you're spreading your unique gifts out to the world. But you just need a platform to do it on. You need a platform for people to be able to go and hear your unique and valuable story and how you're impacting people's lives. Well, here at the Rubasha Family Podcast, we're really proud to be able to use podcasting to change the world. We have been doing this and it has changed our life. For us to be able to market and be able to tell our stories of people around us and the way it's impacting and adding value to people's lives. You are that person. You have that gift. You have that talent. And that gift and talent needs to be seen. It needs to be heard. Your downfalls, your amazing moments, your business needs to reach more people. That is what we do here at the Rubasha Family Podcast. So for a select few, we can have you as a guest on our show. For me as the host to ask you questions about what you do. This is a skill, creating this content, being able to film, produce it. It is a valuable skill that we have learned, and we want to utilize that to help as many people as possible. So you'd have me as your host, ask you questions, get to know you and your business and how to build up your personal brand. We're then able to market and repurpose content from the podcast on all platforms, including your network. So if you really want to be in touch, if you want to be a guest on our show and be able to use marketing material from this valuable podcast, from your valuable story out to more people, we have that available. If you need help and assistance in publishing and producing your own podcast and just don't know how to go about it, how to do it, and you need that assistance, we provide that service as well. Being able to fully produce, edit, and publish your podcast on all networks. And maybe you just need a consultation call, some help in order to, how can you go about this strategy? Strategic ways into thinking on how you can use your podcast as a funnel for your business. You could use the podcast as a funnel for your personal brand, for people to know the face, for people to know your amazing story. If just one person can be impacted from your story, that is what matters. This is something that 100, 200 years from now, your legacy will be remembered by. So the link in the bio, there is a form for you to fill out. Go out there, fill out the form, and we'll get you started on how we can help your personal brand today.
Please take the time, hit the link in the description and sign up to Aloysi Rubasha's new screen. You can sign up either monthly or for the year to really invest in yourself, to really cultivate your mindset, cultivate the power of who you truly are. It is all about the knowledge and power that you have within. And it is the application of the knowledge that is going to take you far in life. This is an investment that is infinite, that has infinite amount of supply, because coming to Aloysi Rubasha's teachings, experiencing the word of God. And what is the word of God? It's about empowering yourself. That is what we're putting here for you. We're cultivating a community of like-minded individuals, for people who want to grow, for people who want to continue to cultivate that mindset of, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can go out and work on my health, work on my happiness. Nothing outside of me is going to make me happy. I can work on my love and my beauty because I have everything. I am an amazing person. You are too. So hit the link in the description. It's going to take you to sign up for your Uscreen membership today.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're going to love that one.
Like, I really do, especially when you have a point. Now, if there's a feel where I can talk, but one thing, I listen to you. I listen to you so much, and you have that within you. So when I know my baby has an itch, I'm gonna take it. If it's for my safety, if she tells me something, I know she has that intuition, and you have that in tune with it because you do work on yourself. So I just wanted to say that.
Thanks, thing.
Yeah.
So you guys, that was my travel story. When after that, just finding gates for Qatar, from Qatar to Bangkok, Bangkok to Phuket. Everything was actually pretty easy. Arrived in Bangkok, and I actually met with his dad, and we flew together the same flight. And after that, things have been so easy. I've really extremely enjoyed my trip. I was just talking to his mom, and she was saying, it's so depressing when you're about to leave, and now you just know it's your last day. You have to pack. That was how we were feeling with my boyfriend yesterday night. I'm leaving tomorrow, by the way, he's leaving today. But one thing I can tell you guys, I'm not a morning person at all.
Bro, she's been sleeping this trip
until like even 1 p.m. I don't care. So I was like, oh my God, my flight is at 9. I need to wake up like around 6, prepare myself. By 7, I get out, go, I prepare how I'm going to reach the airport and all that. And I know I can function without my boyfriend, but I was just like, if his flight is at 10 p.m., I need to be at the airport at like 7 or 8 a.m. I also don't know that airport very well. So I was just like, it's fine. I'm going to spend the night in the airport. He was like, let me book you a room. I just didn't want to. I just don't want to. I just want to be ready. Let me go there. It's not even. I just don't want that check-in process again for the room, then check out again. No, I just don't want it. It's fine. I'll sleep at the Nini. I'm not going back to work at all. So if I'm really tired, I'll just go sleep like a day at home. That's okay with me. I'm just going to read for my exams that I have. So to me, it wasn't bad. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have a problem. And I also want to eat McDonald's again.
Yeah. We're gonna eat McDonald's, guys.
Yeah,
We're gonna.
we don't even have McDonald's in Kenya. Even when I tried it the first time ever with Charlotte and Paris, all of them were like, "Oh my God, it's crazy! You guys don't have McDonald's." Okay, all of them are Kenyan, but they haven't stayed in Kenya to know there's no McDonald's. So I'm like, "Yes, there's no McDonald's." I was like, "Oh my God, I was over the moon when I was eating McDonald's." And I'm still going to eat it again. I want to get like the full meal because I just got the, what was it? Oreo.
Yeah, we'll get a Big Mac.
Yeah, I think
We'll get a Big Mac.
yeah, so that I can, and we will do what's it, babe?
Mukbang
Mukbang.
for Leticia's channel.
Yeah. Then because I haven't ever, I'll just say like a good review, whether it's a good or bad thing for me, the McDonald's.
So you guys will find that out there. Let me ask you, babe. I had a question. Oh yeah, how's it being in a long distance relationship? Because we've had a long distance we've been in a relationship for how long?
1 year, 7 months.
1 year, 7 months. Now, a lot of people say that's honeymoon period, whatever. I mean, we're different to quite a lot of people. Whether we just them guys, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say like,
No, 1 year, 8 months, not 7 years.
1 year, 8 months. Leticia is more better with the numbers and everything. But yeah, like what I love is just our relationship. Like I told her in the hotel room, I said, babe, like we take for granted how peaceful our relationship is. And when I say that, I mean like we take it for granted that a lot of people, especially in a long distance relationship, you can come to a place like this and you're arguing the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're arguing, you're showing moods. Like, of course, don't get us wrong. But what I love about our relationship is you can come and still put down your pride and your ego.
And sometimes we actually have those moments.
Yeah, we do.
Every time our relationship is just,
Yeah.
sometimes it's bumpy, but we always make it work.
Yeah. Like, well, we have bumps in the road, and I couldn't really trust you if you don't have bumps in the road. Like, it's part of it. But that's one thing I love. So let me ask you, like, what's it like being in a long distance relationship with me, and how's it been going so far?
I feel like at the start of the relationship, it was hard. Guys, I used to cry every time. Every time I talk to Eve, I would cry. I was like, I can't do this. At the same time, I can't leave him because I can't imagine myself with another person. And I know people say every good thing has every beginning has an end. To me, this relationship, the end is death. And I really hope God has blessed this relationship for the end to be death. So, to me, my mind, there's no end in this relationship except when both of us are dead or one of us that another person has to hold. But it was just too hard. Then it was my first ever long distance relationship. So I'm like, how will I do it? Even right now, as we are about to say bye in a couple of hours, I'm just like, bro, what shall I do?
Like, wait.
But now I'm more used to it. Like, right now, I'm just like, it's okay. I'll still see him in a few months, so it's fine. I'll just make it work again. Yeah.
We'll just make it
easier now than how it was maybe the first 3 or 4 months in our relationship. But now, it's better. Of course, saying bye is never a good thing at all, even if the relationship is good, is in a better place. But yeah, you just have to do what you gotta
do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
I feel that, and even for me, you're so right. Like, first times was so hard, but like, and then even with here, like I was telling you, we were talking to Charlotte earlier, like I didn't even want to think about leaving. I was so in the moment with this beauty. I mean, look at her. Just look at her. But, her spirit, her personality, family. So every time we're together, we have such a good time. We're in the moment so much that it really, truly is spiritual and it's magical. And now when I'm with her, it's more when I'm going back, it's actually inspiring because I'm like, we come for a week. We see beautiful places like this. We get this in our imagination. You see, this trip for Leticia, it was bigger than what it may seem. You know, this was for her mind to see something different. So when she goes back home, in her imagination, she's going to be seeing the same visual images. She's going to see herself traveling the world. She's going to see herself in transit in this airport. It's going to form in her mind, and then seeing the views and feeling it and feeling it. You know what I mean? And so that's what it was for.
Sorry for cutting you off, but it's actually true. Because just like an hour ago, we're having a conversation with Yves' dad, and he was saying, stop saying, of course, everything put God in it, but it's actually true. If you want to go somewhere, just book the trip. If you do not have money, just be like, on December, I'm traveling. Like what I've told my boyfriend, next year, July, we are going to South Africa. I do not care. We are going to South Africa. Because imagine I started traveling the first time. Then the next time I travel again in, 3 years, 4 years. You get I just want to make it a habit. Because I love traveling. I've already started a YouTube, and one of the things that major in my channel is traveling. Now I've written there traveling, and the next time I'm traveling again is 3-4 years. I'm a person who wants to see the world before I decide to just settle down and marry and have kids and all that. Because the moment you settle down and start having kids or even getting married, sometimes it's hard. Some people actually do it before and it's okay. But for me, I feel like it's a great thing. I want to at least see 10 countries, 11. For me to just settle down. Because even me, my proposal, I want it to be outside Kenya. Outside Kenya, my wedding and date in Kenya. But my proposal, you hear? Make sure you're paying attention. Outside Kenya, in a beach or whatever, a very good view like this one, everything was good. Yeah. So yes.
Yeah.
Just even you, and if you're watching, if you've started something and it's something that you think you love, because also not everyone loves traveling, by the way. You travel once and you're like, okay, fine, this is not my thing. Though I do those, yeah, they actually exist.
Yeah.
People who don't like traveling.
Oh, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm saying people who don't like traveling, they exist.
They exist, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But there's people who don't like traveling?
Yes.
Really?
And it's not because of the places. Sometimes it's because the time it's taking to travel. Some people when they come here, the heat is too much. You get.
And they're used to their life.
Sure, that one I'm very sure there are people who don't like to travel. Because I've had someone, I do not know who, don't ask me who, but I know there are people who do not like to travel. They just love, or if it's traveling just within in their country. I also need to do a lot of traveling in Kenya because I've just been to Lamu and Nyani. But I want to get to those hidden gems. I want to go to Malindi, to Diani, to Naivasha. Okay, I've been to Nakuru and Naivasha, but it wasn't touring the place. It was just going to see my family. So, yeah, I want to go to Nanyuki. I've been to, by the way, guys, I've been to all those places, okay, except Diani and Nini, but it's always maybe for a school trip, I don't know, to see my family. Yeah, but now I want to go as a tourist in my country, in another country. Yeah.
Yeah, facts. So as I was saying earlier, yeah, it is for that imagination. And, she was saying earlier she had a conversation with my father, and it's so true. She said, inshallah, to my dad, I want to travel, inshallah. And my dad said, no, don't say inshallah. Do you want to go? What do you need to get there? When can you do it? You put it in your imagination and get it done. There's no God willing. And it's so true. No, it is already done before it is done. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, I love how you mentioned that.
Yeah. That was actually so good. And what he means is not that you don't trust in God or whatever, because even this, for someone to grant you a visa or anything, it's God. If God wants you to go somewhere, he will let you go. If he doesn't want you to, he will also not let you go. And even if he doesn't want to, he has a reason. He's like, oh, I don't want you to go now because maybe you'll go next year and you will enjoy more. He always has a reason to everything. So just book that trip, get your things, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next travel video, maybe this year or early next year. Actually, don't send me.
Thanks. I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors at Fanatics. Now, guys, Christmas is right around the corner. So I know people are looking for gifts, the best things to get your family, friends, even to get yourself. Right now, Fanatics have deals every single day. And that's the best thing, because not only are you going and getting great deals, 50%, 25%, right now they actually have great PSG merchandise. Now, you guys can see the PSG top I'm wearing. I got it straight from Fanatics. Shout out to the sponsors. I have the whole tracksuit. Now, guys, this is fly drip. If you want custom drip, if you want to look good in these holidays, if you want to be able to get your family members, your girlfriend, people great gifts, head over to Fanatics, because they have everything you guys need in order to look good, but to be able to present yourself and have a great time for this Christmas festive season. So guys, right now, head over to that link. You guys will have great deals on great merchandise. Using my promo code, you guys don't want to miss out on great deals, because you could have a deal that's maybe 75% and it goes away tomorrow. There's only a limited amount of time and you don't want to miss out on that. I'm telling you guys, go and get your drip, go and look good, and let's get back to the video.
What have you learned from this trip? Yeah.
So I just do this.
No, just speak like closer. Like this.
Okay. So guys, what I've learned.
Look at me. You can look at me.
Oh, what I've learned in this trip is, one, I should always be present. You get, like, just taking things, be in the moment and all that. Second, appreciate what you have. And what I have, when I say appreciate what I have, I really appreciate Kenyan food. Caps lock. Food, I really appreciate it. And I've really tried everything, not everything, of course, but like Thai food and all that, but nothing compares to the Kenyan food. So yeah, that's one thing I really miss from Kenya, food.
The food, huh?
Third, not like dealing with family is not extremely easy. So another thing I've learned, you guys, is do not care about people's opinions of you, because dealing with family isn't easy, but just move with love and love will be returned to you. You get, just be present, love people, then they don't have to love you back as long as everything is great and you're enjoying your time. Or another thing is Dad told me today, all these things God has created. You wake up every morning, you have a good view, you have an amazing view, you have good food on your table, you have money to spend, you have money to go and tour places. So just focus on that. You get, focus on God's creation, focus on the money you have to enjoy God's creation, and that's it. Be happy with everyone. Do not take things to heart. Love yourself more. And when you actually love yourself more, you won't even care about people. And when I say this, I don't mean that I was busy, I was having grudges with people. No, everything has been amazing. But as I mentioned, some bumps, that's what I'm talking about. But people have been nice. People have been extremely nice to me. Yes. But one thing, I think that's one thing that's always in family. You get, there's just kidogo, but things are great. I love them.
Amazing. And also, like, just to say, like, I thought you made some great points, but love is the most powerful emotion that you can have. You know, to deal with love when someone maybe doesn't want to change, or you want to separate yourself from certain things, because it is all about being present. Again, like even me on this trip, the challenges I've had personally, babe, it's like being present in the moment, and it's worked to my great surprise. And at times it's still an involvement. So when you start to worry, oh, what are people going to think about my goal? And this work that I've been doing with Dad, you know, giving advice and the advice from my great parents, you know, just learning how to deal with that. And this was like, I feel, for us to be tested with that.
Yeah.
How do we deal when things are maybe not going our way, when, you know, we're worrying about people's thoughts because that's our mind. But when as I grow and I'm saying, no, let me treat people with love, because that person, that's not their thoughts. That's not their
voice that's just maybe the other side. They have the greatness that you have. They have so much love. So I want to treat people and be positive and be really in the present moment. And so I really feel that's some great advice, to really have that mindset. Like, when I love myself, because a lot of the times when people talk about other people, it's because they don't have self-love. So when you don't have self-love, hurt people. So you project your insecurities, especially when you see someone like yourself. Babe, when you walk into a room, and this is something I think it was good for you, because now you're a YouTuber, you're going through this journey of life, you're getting better. And as you're elevating in life, people are going to try to bring you down. How strong can you be? And I trust you as the queen in my life to have that strength to say, you know what? I show love. I'm going to be respectful, but I also know how powerful I am. I know where I'm going in life, and I'm not going to let my circumstances in my reality dictate how I feel, dictate how I treat my brother, dictate how I treat my father. One thing we talked about with Dad was when someone gives, and we talked about this earlier, when someone gives a positive comment, don't take it the same way as a negative comment. It's so true.
Yeah,
take that comment.
Actually, talking about that.
Take that comment as, don't take a positive or negative. If someone says something nice, thank you so much.
Well, just appreciate and move on, because the same person who can give a positive comment is the same person who can give a negative comment. And when you take the positive comment too much in your nini, you can't even believe they said a negative thing, such that hate can even come from you just because of that negative statement. But one thing I even told my boyfriend. Oh, I was telling my boyfriend, you see, even in this thing. Oh, sorry, not even my boyfriend. I wanted to quote something from the Bible, but I'm really not sure. But I think I've ever read a verse that says, never repay evil with evil. Do good to others. Love your neighbors as you love yourself. And guys, and this, I'm not talking just about the trip. I feel like this is something I'd want to say to everyone. You get, like, for real, don't repay evil with evil, because the moment you feel like, oh, she's doing bad to me, or he's doing bad to me, and I want to do bad to him guys, it never works. You'll just continue hating people. As you hate people, you're there by the time before you're supposed to, like, do good to yourself, you're just plotting about how I'll do bad to the same person. That's bullshit, guys. Enjoy life. Life is here to be enjoyed. Live by the word of God. Sorry, guys, I might be so spiritual, not talk about the Bible so much, but it's because I'm learning it. And as I learn it, I want to also practice it. I just don't want to tell people about stuff when I'm not doing stuff. My boyfriend was still telling me earlier, we had like a small argument, but I just thought about it and I'm just like, true, sometimes you take things to heart, but...
Hey guys, I know you're enjoying this video, but please take the time, hit the link in the description and sign up to Alois Rubasha's new screen. You can sign up either monthly or for the year to really invest in yourself, to really cultivate your mindset, cultivate the power of who you truly are. It is all about the knowledge and power that you have with it. And it is the application of the knowledge that is going to take you far in life. This is an investment that is infinite, that has infinite amount of supply, because coming to Alois Rubasha's teachings, experiencing the word of God. And what is the word of God? It's about empowering yourself. That is what we're putting here for you. We're cultivating a community of like-minded individuals, for people who want to grow, for people who want to continue to cultivate that mindset of, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can go out and work on my health, work on my happiness. Nothing outside of me is going to make me happy. I can work on my love and my beauty because I have everything. I am an amazing person. You are too. So hit the link in the description. It's going to take you to sign up for your Uscreen membership today.
You see, when you take things to heart from an evil person, they think they've won. But you should not give them that benefit of feeling they've won. Just when they give you hate, give them love. And maybe you can even change them by just giving them love.
Be the change you want to see.
Exactly. And I know it's for human beings, sometimes it's hard but just ignore things. Me, honestly, I love people when everywhere it's peaceful, when it's just polarity. I love good people. That's why I love staying around good people. When I feel like there's a bit of tension here, I remove myself. I'm a person who I can be with a group, and because I sense a bit of tension or whatever, I remove myself. So Paul will be like, oh, she's ignoring. Like, I just hate a place where I just can't feel love. You get? So I'm just like, oh, let me just be distant or whatever. Yeah, but everything is good. I just don't like tense places. And I love the truth. Like, you see, you can tell me, oh, I don't like this about you, or this, whatever you did is bad. I love taking things positively. Of course, I'll talk to my boyfriend, but I'll be like, okay, fine. She or he didn't like this. So next time, I won't do it in front of you. Or if I do it in front of you, I'll try and be like better so that it doesn't affect you. But if I see you're still getting affected, now that's a you problem for you to solve. That's not mine. You get? Because I want us to live with love. Imagine coming to a vacation with bad vibes from the first day to the last day. Bro, no one will invite you again. And yeah.
And that comes with being present, being in the moment, enjoying it. Like, let me not worry. And I also, again, I'm always about, let me have empathy. Let me have empathy for people. And like, it's just life has made me think. And guys, I'm not just talking about this trip. Like, this is life in general.
We're just talking about life in general now. Guys, now put the trip aside.
Yeah.
It's just life in general.
I mean, we're still enjoying the trip, but but like, I think that's such an important message. You know what I mean? And you got to really have empathy, because people actually spend time gossiping. You spend, like, that's a low level conversation. You'll spend time talking about someone else's life. You spend time just talking entertainment. There's nothing there of value. There's nothing there that can empower someone spiritually. How can we sit down and, instead of talking about other people, let's talk about family wealth? How can we do one of these holidays again? How can we plan to have this location and do this? Like, those are the conversations family should be talking about. And that's why we have this podcast, because we're here to express ourselves. We're not perfect. We make mistakes, and people will always say something, no matter who you are. Even Cristiano Ronaldo has haters. You know what I'm saying? So it's about, like, someone will say something regardless, as long as we act with love, do things out of great things. Again, at the end of the day, we got to realize we're also a reflection of people's insecurities. When they see someone who loves themselves, when they see someone who's so beautiful, then they give into the maybe the negative emotions. And one thing I wanted to also say is how powerful the mind is and how powerful programming is. And I'll give you an example. You see these shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta, or Real Housewives of Hollywood, just all the kind of ratchet type of shows that you guys watch, right? So TV is it knows how to get into your subconscious mind, which is the operating system of your brain. So when you're watching TV, even if you're watching a podcast like this, if the information resonates with you, your conscious mind will go to sleep and you'll be taking in this information. So you'll be seeing a beautiful black couple talking about love, talking about emotional intelligence, talking about gratitude, talking about amazing things. It resonates with you and you feel that it's going to go straight to your subconscious mind, and it's going to become normal for you. You're going to seek to do better. So that's all I wanted to say. Like, that shit is really powerful. You're watching gossiping shows all the time. That's what's going to be a reflection in your life. It's gone straight to your subconscious. So you're going to find yourself in scenarios where you're in drama or you're causing drama. And again, this is no judgment.
And then you enjoy drama. Drama it's not okay. Honestly, it's not okay. Being in drama, it's not cool. It's not fun. It's not amazing, like, at all. Now you're there, you're in drama. Always you think, because, I don't know, I watch Real Housewives of who, you're watching, I don't know, that thing of Atlanta. There's this show in Atlanta every time they have drama. And honestly, guys, one thing I'll tell you, I watch them. You see, the drama is actually so fun. It's so fun. But some things, you don't have to learn everything from celebrities or those people. Sometimes just say, wow, this is amazing, but in my life, I don't want such things. Solve things we are all adults. if you're watching this, I'm very sure you're an adult. Solve things in a good way, and in a something that will not cause drama between people. Because drama is made by even more than two people. Oh, this one told me this, so she told her this. And because you don't tell someone who was told about you just directly, you continue, and that is drama. One thing I tell my man is, whatever drama I'll ever be in, I just never want to be the cause of a conflict between anyone. Between you and your family, or you or your parents, or you and... Because one thing I told my boyfriend is, between me and you, your mom is most likely to die for you than I am. So whatever happens, and when I say this, I'm actually in a very good position with Eve's mom, but I'm just giving an example. Because he can't come and cause drama with me and my mom. I will sort it. The same thing, I'd never want to cause drama between him and his mom, or him and his dad, or him and his brother. As a partner, always be the solution to a problem, not the problem to a problem, because it's never cute. And here, if you're beautiful, make sure you're keeping it cute, and never let an opinion of an outsider affect you, because you're beautiful, you're sexy, you're amazing, and period. That's it.
See, guys, that's why I love this woman. That's why I want you to be the mother of my children. That's why I want to be the most ultimate provider. I'm so proud of you to start your YouTube channel. I'm so proud of what you're doing. Again, like, look at you. Look at the example you are. So many people will watch this. You know, we're in a generation where things are tough. Things like this that women have gone through. You know, we spend time talking about culture. Fuck the culture. Let's instill change. Let's instill economic change within the community. So, guys, we have to go because we're running late for a flight. So, welcome back to the Rubasha Family Podcast. We thank you for having us.
Enjoyed this. Love you guys, and bye.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're going to love that one.